What's up everybody, Frangrams here, back with another Pikmin video. Today, I'm going to be talking about some Pikmin references in other games. Now keep in mind, these are only a handful of Pikmin references that I thought were interesting. I'm sure there are many more, but these are some of my favorites. Now let's get into them. Up first, we're talking about the Pikmin references in the past Animal Crossing games. More specifically in City Folk and New Leaf. In these games, you guessed it, you can wear a Pikmin head and strut around with it. Oh, did you guess wrong? Well, yeah, that's what you can do. Unfortunately, I don't think that these costumes come back in New Horizons because I haven't played that game in months, but when I did play it for hours, I feel like I would have remembered stumbling upon a nice little red Pikmin hat. Maybe that's why the game did so poorly. Oh, what's that? New Horizons actually broke records and sold millions of copies? Well, look, I digress. It's still really cool that these little Pikmin heads are in City Folk and New Leaf. It just adds to the coziness of the games. Big fan, big fan. Up next, we have the Pikmin reference in the WarioWare Smooth Moves game for the Wii. Now, I'll admit, I've never played this game, but damn, I'm thinking of picking it up now. Because you can play as the Empress Bullblacks in this minigame and just crush every Pikmin in your way. I mean, how cool is that? No longer are you just limited to your small Pikmin attacking the Bullblacks. No, now you're on the other side, and by the flick of a Wii remote, you get to just annihilate hundreds of Pikmin. I think that's really cool. So yeah, there's the little Pikmin reference in the WarioWare Smooth Moves game. Now this next Pikmin reference is one of my favorites, and it's in The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Now The Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game, so you can imagine how excited I was to find out that there's a really nice nod to the Pikmin franchise in this game in the form of a quest. In this quest, you have to go around fighting 3 goddess statues to place orbs in their hands. I forget the details, but yeah, it's a part of like the main story. So it's really cool that Nintendo actually incorporated some Pikmin features on these statues. The yellow statue had ears, blue statue had a mouth, and the red statue, you guessed it, had a big ol' schnoz. So using that information, one can only deduct one main conclusion, and that is, Pikmin are goddesses. You heard it here first. Who needs game theory? Up next, we have a neat little Pikmin reference in the Mario Golf Toadstool Tour game for the GameCube. If you hit your golf ball in just the right patch of flowers, it turns out it's no ordinary patch of flowers, but a bunch of Pikmin hanging out together, and that golf ball rudely interrupted their discussion, and now they're launching out of there because of your negligence. Are you happy about that? Well, you shouldn't be. Return your Mario Golf game now. Up next, we have a Pikmin reference in the 2010 version of the Nintendo Monopoly board game. That's right, I'm not only talking about video games in this video. In this board game, you could play as the SS Dolphin. It's its own little figurine. How cute is that? But I'm pretty sure it's not wise for Olimar to be playing a game where you could get pretty indebted to your peers. I mean, come on, Olimar, haven't you learned your lesson through like Hocketate? Everyone's in debt over there. Why are you playing this game of real estate? Get out of there. And now it's time for my favorite Pikmin reference in any game. And that is the Pikmin reference in the Super Mario Galaxy game for the Wii. And it might be a small reference, but the reason it's my favorite is because I've just learned about this while making this video. At first, when I played Super Mario Galaxy, I thought, oh, this is a nice basic rocket ship. But after further inspection, as we all could see, it has some similarities to the Hocketate ship from Pikmin 2. But once again, that wasn't enough to like satisfy me, right? I thought, nah, that's still just a coincidence. This is a pretty basic rocket ship color and like design, but it turns out, based on the Pikmin.wiki, that there's a link to a GameSpot like demo from 2006. It's a video of somebody playing that demo, and there's a representative from Nintendo playing it and talking about how, yeah, there are some familiar faces and like references to other games in Super Mario Galaxy, and he specifically mentions Olimar and Louie's ship in the game. And I just thought that was really cool to get that confirmation from that Nintendo representative. Well, that's it for all the Pikmin references that I thought were pretty cool in other games. If there are any references that I didn't include in this video that you're a fan of, make sure to tell me about them in the comments down below. Or which was your favorite from this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and thank you all so much for watching.